They say love
These are for
is
you.
blind. But what if love isn't
Daniel,
just
they
blind?
are beautiful.
What if it's dangerous?
It's fine.
No,
What if
no,
the
it's
person you
not.
trust with your heart, your money, your future, is actually hiding a monster inside? This is not just a story about betrayal, about lies, about crime, and about a woman who discovered that the darkest monsters don't hide under your bed. They sleep right beside you. Tonight, you will hear the story of Sarah and Daniel, a story that begins with romance, but ends with revenge. Sarah was 29 years old. She lived in New York City, smart, ambitious, working in marketing. She wasn't naive. She had dated before, but never found the one. Until Daniel appeared. They met on a dating app. He stood out immediately, not just because of his looks, though he was handsome and
These are for you.
confident, but because of the way he spoke.
Daniel, they are
He
beautiful.
asked about her dreams. He listened. He made her feel seen. Their first date? A rooftop dinner overlooking the city skyline. Daniel arrived with flowers in his hand, and that easy smile that melted away every doubt. He told her about his business travels, his vision for the future, and how he wanted a family one day. Sarah walked home that night with her heart racing. And in the weeks that followed, she found herself falling deeper and deeper. Dinners turned into weekends together. Weekends turned into whispered promises about forever. Daniel painted a picture of life together. A house, children, vacations in Europe. It was everything Sarah had ever wanted. But sometimes, the beginnings of a story are too perfect, almost scripted. At first, Sarah ignored the little things. Daniel never introduced her to his family. He always had an excuse. They lived far away. They were complicated. They were too private. Months passed, and Daniel's plans grew bigger. He told Sarah, "We should invest together. We're building a future, right? Let's start now." Sarah hesitated. But Daniel's voice was calm, convincing. He showed her spreadsheets, graphs, projections. He knew exactly what to say. He told her about a business deal, one that could double their money in less than a year. He painted the picture so clearly. We'll have enough for a house, for a wedding, for everything we've ever dreamed of. And so, with trust in her heart, Sarah agreed. She moved $40,000 from her savings, money she had inherited from her grandmother. Sarah placed not only her money, but her heart in Daniel's hands. But behind Daniel's smile, there was a secret that would destroy everything. It was a Wednesday evening. Sarah came home from work, tired but excited to cook dinner for Daniel. But when she opened the door, something felt wrong. The apartment was too quiet, too empty. She walked into the bedroom. His clothes, gone. The closet was half empty. His laptop, missing. She ran to the safe, open, hollow. Her chest tightened. She rushed to her phone banking app. The joint account, 0 balance. And then, on the kitchen counter, a single handwritten note. "Don't look for me. I'm sorry." Sarah dropped to the floor. Her hands shook as tears streamed down her face. Her her love, her dreams, her future, stolen in a single night. It wasn't just money. He had stolen her trust, her hope, her belief in love itself. Weeks passed. Sarah tried calling him. No answer. His phone disconnected. His social media accounts gone. What they found was shocking. Daniel wasn't just a liar. He wasn't just a cheater. He was a serial con artist. Multiple women, multiple states. The same story, repeated again and again. He would charm. He would promise. He would steal. Months later, police tracked him down at a luxury hotel in Miami. When they walked into the lobby, Daniel was ordering champagne for his new girlfriend. Sarah wasn't his first victim, but she would be the last. Daniel stood trial. The courtroom heard testimony after testimony from women just like Sarah. And when the judge read his sentence, years in prison, Sarah finally felt justice. Yes, she recovered part of her money, but more importantly, she recovered herself. Sarah began therapy. She rebuilt her confidence. Eventually, she started speaking publicly about financial fraud and emotional manipulation. Her pain became her power. Her story became her weapon.